And welcome back. You know, the last Friday of each month, Community Connections for Youth is holding Fresh Fridays. They say it again, Fresh Fridays. It's a circle for young men to gather. And joining us with all the details, we have organizer Khalid McKenzie. We welcome you to the show.
How you doing, sir? How you feeling?
That was great.
Yes.
Welcome you to the show. So tell us, you're working with young men.
Yes, I am
to guide them in the right direction.
Yes, understanding as a young man that I've traveled, you know what I mean, the roads that I've traveled, the trials and tribulations that I experienced, I know that the young kids are still experiencing those same trials and tribulations. So I've had an opportunity to work with Community Connections for Youth to actually service my community. Actually, I've lived in that community all my life. So it was a perfect opportunity for me to give back and help the healing process of some of the trauma that I experienced.
Yeah, yeah. What community are we talking about?
I'm from 141st and Cypress Avenue.
All right.
South Bronx.
All right. South Bronx, South Bronx.
Yeah, you know.
So what is Community Connections?
Community Connections for Youth is an alternative to incarceration nonprofit organization that strives to give technical support to different organizations that's trying to, establish themselves, nonprofit organizations, grassroots organizations that's trying to establish themselves. And also, we work with families and young people.
That's who you serve, families and
Young people, yes.
Yeah. In the area right there where you grew up.
Yes.
Hey, you're giving back to the community.
Yes,
right there where you grew up, right?
Yes, yes, and that's what makes it so special.
You know what it's all about over there.
Yes, indeed.
And Fresh Fridays?
Fresh
You
Friday.
came up with that?
Yes, yes. It was an opportunity.
It's one of those terms from back in the day.
Yes, you already
that's
know.
fresh.
Yes, that's fresh. Yes, and then it's catchy.
Did you get it from way back there, or you just came up with the name?
No, actually, this is something that the kids always talk about, how they like to be fresh and
fresh crew.
Yeah, to get fresh crew. Back in the days, and it was just something that I tried to come up with to catch the young people's attention. So I thought Fresh Fridays was a perfect because it takes place every last Friday of the month.
Well, you'd be happy to talk to Sal Abatello. He's on his way here. Sal Abatello from The Fever.
Okay.
And then there's another young man putting Yo MTV Raps putting that back together.
Yeah. Oh yes, I remember that show. I remember that show.
It's supposed to be really, really nice. So look out for that. I think that launches today.
Okay.
Yeah. They're redoing the whole thing. So all
Definitely
that
have to
old crew is going to
connect.
come back.
Yes.
So who can join you in your efforts to make this happen for young people?
Well, like I said, I invite the community, anybody for the community, adults. If you bring a young person, I have no problem with them joining the program because it's specifically specified for kids from the ages of 15 to 24.
Do you get the backing that you need?
Oh, yes. Fortunately, my organization makes sure I have everything that I need. So when the kids come, we set them up. We have, cooked food so they have a chance to come and eat. And then we choose to sit in circle. We kind of use restorative community conferencing practices. And, we just sit around and build and come up with solutions, not necessarily talking about the problems.
Keep them out of trouble.
Yeah, it's just giving them a basic understanding of what to expect and how to survive and be safe in our communities.
Oh, man, I'm a fan.
Yes, thank you, man. I appreciate
I'm a fan, for sure. So how does that look? You have your little meetings?
Yes.
People sit around?
Yeah, we sit in circle. And this practice...
Are these people coming out of jail?
Some of them are formerly incarcerated young men that had run-ins with the juvenile justice system.
Yeah.
Some of them are from the community.
And don't come back to the hood and do the same thing.
Yes.
Get trapped off again
Yeah,
the same way.
It's just trying to give these young people there's something to look forward to, some hope, to know that regardless of what you go through, that there's always an opportunity for change. There's always an opportunity for things to get better.
And there's a lot of things you can do.
Yes.
While I was visiting prisons and stuff like that, especially a lot of jails inside of Rikers Island.
Yes.
We were talking about jobs. I was out there with Les Brown one time.
Okay.
And one guy stood up and said, "No, they ain't gonna give us a job. We're felons." But then I know of a guy who started picking up scrap metal off the side of the highway.
Yeah.
Right, in a shopping cart.
Yeah.
And then he brought a van. And then from the van, he brought one of those places where you take the metal to.
Exactly.
You take your stripped copper wire and all that stuff, and there's different types of
And
aluminum and all that.
and
He
just
has one, and now he's rich. He's a millionaire.
Giving these young people hope to know that, you can start your own business.
Yeah.
You can become your own entrepreneur. Not necessarily depending on finding a job to kind of get your self-worth. You know, we all have a special quality. It's about finding that special quality within us and utilizing it for it to work for us.
That's beautiful, man.
Yes.
That's beautiful. So you've been tuned in to WBLS for a while.
Yes, since I was a kid. You know, so I definitely remember the voice. Never
Yeah.
had an opportunity to see the person, but definitely remember the
Well,
voice.
I'm glad I got a chance
Yes,
to meet
yes,
you.
sir. Yes,
Now
sir.
tell us, you have something coming up that you would like people to know more about?
Yes, actually, Fresh Fridays is taking place this Friday.
This Friday?
Yeah, this Friday on the
Okay.
27th, located at 369 3rd Avenue, 149th Street, on the 7th floor.
You can't forget about it. 369,
Yeah.
the goose drink, on the streetcar line, the line broke.
It's old school.
369.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't forget about that. So what's unique about this program?
What I feel like is unique about this program is that I try not to have it workshoppy, and it's more of a conversation, more of
More family-like?
yeah, family-like orientation. What we do is we definitely set up circle. We have a centerpiece, and I allow the kids and the people who are in the room to bring something
Get
that's
it off
close
your
to
chest.
yeah, no, actually to bring something that's close to them to put it in the circle. So I've brought a picture of my
Got it.
father that passed away. I have different books that kind of speaks to what I'm trying to bring to the circle. And just inviting people to bring anything that's personal to them so we can connect and bring those people into the space with us.
So you put that into the circle and you talk about that.
We talk about that, and we talk about different things and share about, common goals. Also share about, trials and tribulations that they're going to face. And just, last program, we spoke about the school to prison pipeline. We spoke about the war on drugs.
Yeah.
So just giving them some sense of where these laws came from that's entrapping them now, trying to give them a sense of an understanding on how to stay away from those traps.
Yeah. And upon getting stopped by the police officer.
Yes, how to react, how to keep yourself safe, and how to just bring awareness to the community. Because I definitely suggest to the young people that comes to the program to share the information. Don't keep the information within yourself.
That's good,
because our communities need that type of information.
You have a website?
Yes. You can get at us at www.cc-fy.org.
So you got to say, get at me, son.
Yeah, you can get at us, yes. You can definitely connect with us.
Now, hey, that's beautiful, man. Khalid McKenzie, give him a big round of applause, everybody. Organizer, Fresh Fridays, working with young men, the Young Men's Circle, putting them out there, creating the awareness, let them know that, hey, there's other ways to go. There's other avenues in life, that life is like a game of chess. You can see it from different angles.
Yes.
It's not just that one angle, that situation in which we grew up with and we're conditioned to believe that this is the only thing that there is.
Giving them contrast.
Look, I'm going to open it up.
Yes, indeed.
We are open.
Yes.
You know, there are a lot of things out there. Go for
Yes,
yours.
it is.
God
Most
gave you
definitely.
2 feet, put 1 foot in front of the other, and step to what you need.
Yes, indeed. Make something happen for you.
There you go.
All right, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thanks
I'm
for
glad
having me
I
on the
met you,
show.
man.
I'm glad I met you too, brother.
God is working with you.
Yes, thank you so
God is
much.
working with your whole crew. All right, we have to take a quick break right here, but coming up next, we'll be joined by a Bronx-born music producer, and we'll learn how he is chasing his dreams. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.